Anyway, this is Copenhagen day 2. Today I saw the Little Mermaid and she was so pretty. Actually, just kidding. She looked tired and she looked hungry and I kind of wanted to give her a hug. But anyway, so I'm probably gonna film more tomorrow. But I'm here I think till Thursday or Friday. And I figured out my whole entire trip. So basically I'm going to, actually that's a surprise. I'm here until Thursday, Friday. That's all you're gonna know. I'll vlog more tomorrow, but I just wanted to show you the room while no one's in it, so I don't have to film while people are in here. Also, low-key, like, it's like illegal to take photos inside of, like, in Denmark. That's where I'm at. Copenhagen is in Denmark. Everyone here really speaks English, and I'll talk to you about the rest of it tomorrow. I don't even know how to say goodbye in Danish. They just say hello, and then they just say goodbye. So, they're really diverse here. I know I said I was gonna vlog today, and I kinda am. It's a new day. I'm going on a walking tour, and I'm gonna go get this hamburger from this one place. It's called Max. My roommate was like, you should go there because everything here is really expensive. I think I got a niche mix. Whatever. This was still like, I think it was like $9. This place, not gonna lie, the branding reminds me of a Remax, like real estate. That meal was really good. I would say the pastry and the coffee were amazing. Now I'm walking around, but I'm gonna visit this church, and then my tour is until an hour. Guys, the people here are so tall that the doorknob is up here. It's locked. Isn't that crazy? It's definitely a part, there's a college here, a university, and this is definitely a part of it. No, brands. I should be working here. Google, Red Bull, they have a Red Bull company here. Unless I'm making that up, they have a Google company here, that's cool. You know, I should just walk in and apply. So I was trying to get into the church and then I ended up at Google headquarters.
Sunny round the corner.
I know, I don't know why it's so cold over here.
Yeah, it's freezing here.
Yeah. I'm on my tour now.
Polar bears, and of course you're not going to find polar bears in Vienna. You won't naturally find them in Denmark either. So why do you think there are polar bears on the Copenhagen Strand?
This is where like the king and the queen live. The king lives over there, and he's actually home right now. My tour was about 3 hours. Very informative. Took a lot of notes. It was good. I made some friends too. I think my last goal is to get into here, get into that building, and then find something to eat. I'm getting a little hangry. I'm like really hungry, and there's also only 3 minutes of film left, but I wanted to show you guys the 7-Elevens here. That's where I'll be getting dinner. This is my dinner. I have a taquito, a roll, like a hot dog roll. Watch, got a hot dog in there, and then I got a panini. $10 US. The money here is confusing. Good morning. Oh my gosh, the way this camera's trying to zoom in is literally how I see right now. Anyway, I'm like really awake right now. This is like good. This is good. Copenhagen day 3. Let's figure out what we want to do today. I wrote out a little list. Why does it look like this? I don't know if like this camera's trying to zoom in or I just can't see right now. It's actually Mardi Gras today. It's Fat Tuesday, so happy Fat Tuesday. We can go all out today. There's like no excuse. We have to. I wrote out a little thing, like a little note of, where is my phone? This is the fun thing about traveling, is that there's like random things in my bed, like my phone, and like important things because I sleep next to them. Should I shower today? Yeah, I wrote down this little list right here. Guys, they have something called a gasoline grill, and apparently that's like huge here. I want to go back to the park. Maybe we'll like go actually see the Little Mermaid again, just because she was really cool, and I would go back. And there was really good coffee there. I would go back for that coffee. One thing about this hostel is that the walls are kind of thin, so you can hear like a lot of people. I actually ended up showering, and my roommate came home, so we just talked for a while. Here's the deal. We're gonna go to this one like tower, and we're gonna climb it for free. It's by Christendorm Palace. It's where the king and the queen stay, and you get to climb it up for free. And then we're gonna look up and we're gonna see the rest of Copenhagen, and then we're gonna come back down and go to a place called Gasoline Burger. And then I do really want a coffee. It smells like a hot dog. Isn't this cool? This is so cool. It's like Harry Potter. So yeah, that was it. That was the skyline of Copenhagen. Fun fact about Copenhagen is that everyone bikes here because it's too expensive to drive. This is a really pretty part of Copenhagen, by the way. And anyway, I want the burger. Okay, well, first we'll talk about the burger. I ordered a double cheeseburger with a combo. It was like 200 crown. I don't know what that means. I think it's $20. So you see that wind? It's very windy today. It's also gonna be very windy tomorrow. And then after I went to the burger place, and then I saw this consignment shop. It was like a Goodwill, but for Copenhagen. It's like even in Europe. The coffee guy told me I looked really American. He was like, oh my gosh, you're American. I'm like, how could you tell? So, that's all I wanted today, was that coffee and to walk around this park and see the mermaid again for the second time. I'm like obsessed with it, I don't know why. Did you guys hear that? She's like so quiet here. Anyway. I have to remind myself that this is probably as cold as it's gonna get. It'll only get warm from here. Apparently Europe, the spring comes faster. So I literally just flew to warmer weather because I couldn't do it anymore. They have trampolines. Isn't that so fun? They have public trampolines. Public trampolines. Yep. that trampolines help with like arthritis or something. No one here is gonna have arthritis because there's public trampolines. Come on. Copenhagen day 5. I haven't seen everything yet, and I was told to go to Sweden. So I was gonna do that today, but I did not do that today. Today I went to a museum for free on Wednesdays. For dinner, I went to a grocery store called Co-op 365 or something, or 366, something like that. And I bought this. Apparently, okay, bread and cheese is like a thing here. Not just the hot dogs, but bread and cheese. Today's my last day, full day in Copenhagen, and I just figured out where to go. Okay, let me talk about yesterday. Yesterday, I went to this one bakery. It was called, not bakery, this cafe was called Hans, H-A-N-S. It was so good. They have the traditional Danish breakfast is what you saw. Basically, you have like a grainy type of bread, and it's really good for you. And then they have cheese and whipped butter. My goal is I'm gonna go to, I just found this one bakery. It looks pretty good. But I don't think anything will top the, dang it, I don't think it's good. Should I go here or should I not? I don't know. The place I went to was really good and I kind of want to go back, but I try not to go back to the same places. And then after that, I'm gonna bike, and I'm gonna bike to the Shrek church. And then I made some friends, so we're gonna get dinner. And then that's about it. And then I leave tomorrow. I feel like I've been here for a really long time. If you go to Copenhagen in the summer, a week would be good, but in the winter, I would give it 3 to 4 days. A weekend, best. You can also go to Sweden from here. It's a short metro ride over, but it's kind of like $22 there and back, so. I also wasn't planning on going to Sweden. Is it dumb that I'm not going to Sweden? Should I go to Sweden? I'm not gonna go to Sweden. I heard it's cheaper over there, okay? I heard that people actually go there to grocery shop and then they come back. I went grocery shopping yesterday and I bought that bag right there and I will not be eating it. It was, I didn't shop well. It was, I think I only paid like $6 for that and some cheese. And that was dinner. Oh yeah, this morning I was awoken by an Italian man who just decided to open up his window and sing to the world. And he just sang his heart out, and I really think I hope he goes far. Anyway, that's the plan for today. My roommate moved out and I'm really sad about it. But it's okay. She is now living her Copenhagen life. Inspirational. She's inspirational. Also, look at this view. I think those are working offices, because when the guy was singing, those people were looking out the window and they were like, we're trying to work. And then other people, so. Anyway, this has been my home for the past week. And it's nice because no one's here anymore. And look at this little lamp. It's made out of a it's supposed to look like a flashlight. Isn't that cute? I also forgot to mention where I'm staying. I'm staying at the Copenhagen downtown hostel. It cost me like 30 euros a night, I think, for an all-woman room, and I have basically my own room. Okay, last thing to note, pray for me that I don't fall off my bike, because that's going to be extremely embarrassing. And that's about it. Everyone here bikes everywhere. And rush hour here is literally just bikes. You know how you get like traffic and whatever? It's just traffic of bikes everywhere. But I'm not biking during rush hour. I just finished eating and I just realized that I didn't film anything in there. It was really busy, and for a reason. It was really good to go there. So basically, I got my bike and they named them. They all have names. Mine's Edelweiss. So, and then you can just put your phone right here. Very simple. And then you get a basket. So. Seen everything. Seen everything. I'm gonna go inside. Beautiful in there. I just had like a moment. I'm gonna bike back, and then I have an early lunch dinner with some hostel friends that I made at 3 because we only eat 1 meal a day because that's all we can afford, even though I'm not gonna tell them that I had a Danish breakfast. Also, I wish I could vlog and bike at the same time because a lot of these parks are so cool. Like a lot of the parks that all the little kids just play on, they're just like so artsy. Goodbye, little bike. I don't know if I'll ever see her again. I'm gonna go get dinner.